TA Plank Series Level 3. In the TA Plank Series Level 3, you want to get into this perfect plank position. The toes and heels are touching. You're in a dorsiflexed ankle position, toes pulled forward, pelvis is in line with the ankles. If you have an anterior pelvic tilt or a lot of lordotic curve there, you'd want to go towards a posterior position. Awesome. You're going to be reaching away from the floor as far as you possibly can, reaching away from the floor and holding that position. And most importantly, drawing in the transverse abdominals. Go ahead and rest. So, first thing you should do in this level 3 TA Plank Series exercise is get in the position, find all the perfect alignment. Again, toes and heels together. Straight line from the ankle up to the cervical spine, pelvis neutral, and reaching away from the floor while you're externally rotating the shoulders in an isometric. So if you're looking at me from the floor level, you're reaching this way with your arms and trying to externally rotate into an isometric position. That is the best way to do a plank. And so in the TA Plank Series Level 3, once you get that position for 20 seconds, come out of the exercise, then you will have practiced the alignment position. Now go back into the position. And the second time you go back into the position, finding that perfect alignment again, now you're going to add one more crucial element. You're going to draw in your transverse abdominals as much as you possibly can. So you're going to suck in the abdomen, tight, tight, tight. Suck in tighter, tighter, tighter. Good. You're going to keep drawing those transverse abdominals in as tight as you possibly can. Good. So once you've gone back into the position and you've done that transverse abdominal contraction, then what you want to do is you want to progress this exercise to eventually where you can go into perfect position right away and hold for 60 seconds. For fitness doctor practitioners only, you want to really be heavily involved verbally and physically cueing your client for things such as this. So we're seeing a lot of hyperlordosis here, right? You're going to have to adjust your client, get their pelvis into a neutral pelvic position, guide them, coach them, talk to them. They've done other exercise progressions to learn neutral pelvic positions. So by now they're going to know what you're talking about, that the feet are correct, that everything is aligned. Then you're coming in here and you're cueing by bringing that hand against the abdomen and drawing up tight and telling your client, okay, suck in nice and tight, pull those transverse abdominals in as tight as you possibly can, draw in tight, 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 as tight as they can, and rest, relax. So then if you start to feel like your client is not able to hold the position, or if they're starting to kind of lose that transverse abdominal contraction, then what you'll want to do is you might have to do, to get 60 seconds in the beginning for your client, you might have to do 5 sets of 12 seconds or 4 sets of 15 seconds. So, and work your way up to getting a longer time period in a continuous seconds and let them rest, just depending on your client's fitness level. But making sure they have that transverse abdominal contraction maximally along with the exercise. So you're going to have to play a game with time under tension and rest periods potentially to get to that point. And the goal is to get your client to where they can do 60 seconds of a perfect plank with maximal transverse abdominal contraction.